Hi guys, welcome back to GFFA Games. We are back in Galactic Battlegrounds, the basic training. We are still trudging through this. We are now going to go to Exploration and Transport.
The leader of the camp, Achichituk, has been critically wounded in a Trade Federation ambush. Battlefield promotions are not easy to deal with, but Chewbacca handles the leadership role with a skill not often seen. He has decided on a perilous course, to show our resolve by raiding a nearby Trade Federation outpost. His hope is that they'll think twice before challenging us again.
Okay, objectives. We have discovered a Trade Federation camp to the north. Learn to explore the map and transport troops, then destroy their troop centre. Intelligence. The Trade Federation is nearby. Be wary but unafraid as you scout the area. A diverse army is the best army. Oh, this game must have been made by millennials. Advanced tips. Normal troopers are very weak against buildings. Mounted troopers can tear them down much more quickly. Slaughter nerfs for quick food gains, or place them in a nursery to slowly gather more food from them over the long term. The choice is yours. I prefer to put them in a nursery. I think it's a bit less cruel. You can... I'm not quite... Actually, it's probably more cruel, isn't it, if you're getting more food from them? Unless it means they're producing things like cheese and milk, as opposed to, like, shaving a bit off every once in a while. I don't know. You can save your progress at any time. Press F10 to access the save and load menus. That is important, I think, later in the game when you start getting excuse me, when you start getting flying machines, the game tends to crash quite a bit, so we will have to try to remember to save during some of the longer missions. We now know that Gundarks were the least of our worries. Trade Federation forces appear to have arrived ahead of us. We'll need to explore the map and find out how to get to their camp.
Start by creating workers. We have enough food now to make a dozen more.
Ooh.
The more workers we have, the faster we can gather resources.
Okay.
Trade Federation politics are an unsubtle blend of thievery and cowardice. They are interested in quick profit, not an extended battle under the watchful eye of the Senate. Chewbacca wants to show them that Alaris Prime will not be won cheaply. We've repositioned ourselves near a portion of their army. We're going to strengthen our forces and wipe them out.
There's the Trade Federation camp up there, you see. We will soon destroy it.
You should create a food processing center near your Muja fruit bushes.
Not really sure it's worthwhile, is it?
Now you can make farms, too. Build them close to your command center or food processing center. Chewbacca will need some help defending your workers. Build a troop center and begin producing bowcaster recruits.
Okay, we need to start building troops, but first of all, I am just going to carry on exploring around here, because it seems silly not to. Okay, we need a troop centre. We're going to build that right there. And you are going to build a right there. you are going to build a carbon or Nova Crystal right there. You are going to build a... nope, that's not what I wanted. A ore processing facility right here. You are going to build a carbon processing facility up here, since we have lots of carbon over there, and we're probably going to get some workers to work on that. Might as well build a farm around our... Let's put it up here so I can go to anything. You can also build a farm. You may as well start mining some carbon, or no, I'll get you doing some of that. So you've automatically got to work doing that, that's great. And you've got to work doing that, fantastic. And you've got to work doing that, brilliant. Okay. I think that's everything. Where on earth is Chewie? Where did I send Chewbacca off to? Is he hidden somewhere? I can't see him. Am I blind? Oh yes, there he is. Right. You might as well be making some lucky warriors, right? How many can we make? 5. Just trying to find which way an attack might come from, and it's...
Now you can begin exploring. Don't go too far until you created more recruits to protect the home front.
So we really need to check up this way as well, don't we? Which is sort of where we're going, but I think that way is probably going to be blocked off, so we might as well go over there first. Okay, got some troops. Can one of you guys build...
As you explore the map, you'll find good places for your workers to build sentry posts. Sentry posts keep an eye on parts of the map. They're even more effective at higher elevations.
Right, okay.
Let me show you another source of food. First, have your workers build a shipyard by the water's edge.
You're going to build a shipyard, buddy. It must be a... oh no, there it is.
Placing a shipyard can be tricky. Look for a spot with mostly water, but with a little bit of land.
There we go. So do I need a worker to accompany my men then? Probably. It says basic training. You guys, you might as well become farmers, I suppose. You mine some more of that.
You've built a shipyard. Do you see those jumping fish? They're too far out for your workers to catch. You've got enough food to advance to the next tech level at your command center.
Sentry post up there.
Click on the shipyard and select Build Utility Trawler. Your shipyard needs power to operate efficiently. If you haven't built a power core near the water, you should do that now.
We shall do that momentarily, Qui-gon, don't you worry. Let's just build this sentry post. There it is. Okay. And now let's build a power core. Right there. How are you guys doing? So I want to build a sentry post as we explore, just so we can make sure nothing's going to come down that we can't see. Not that it will in a tutorial, but better safe than sorry. So this is split off into two ways as well.
Select your new utility trawler and right-click on the jumping fish to begin gathering.
Okay, off he
There
goes.
are other buildings to speed up resource gathering, too. If you build a carbon processing center near your woodcutters, they can bring wood to it instead of your command center.
Way ahead of you
You
there,
can also
Qui-Gon.
build processing centers specifically for nova crystals and metal.
Excuse me. Yep, we've already done that.
Tech Level 2 provides even more ways to gather food. An aqua harvester, like a farm, is a renewable food source that occasionally has to be rebuilt.
Okay, we can build an aqua harvester now. Can we? Oh, a utility trawler to build an aqua harvester. Okay, so what does that do? A renewable source of food similar to a farm, but in water, provides a limited amount of food before it collapses and must be rebuilt. Okay. I'm not quite sure what that's doing.
There are faster ways to explore the map, too. Have your workers build a mech factory. Make sure it's in the radius of a power core.
A mech factory. Okay. Who's going to build that? You're going to build a sentry post, since that's what you are meant to be doing, I think. Sorry. Sentry post and build it up there. And we want... build a mech factory within the radius of a power core. Well, we've got a power core there. So you, just you, since your farm's empty. Build me a mech factory. I'm going to pop it right about there. Ah, okay. That's pretty good. Not enough carbon to build a farm. Okay, you might as well begin harvesting carbon then, buddy.
Now build a couple of speeder bikes.
Oops. So So just need to build some carbon, and then we'll build some speeder bikes. I've just been going a bit build crazy, haven't I? Probably not meant to be doing that. Just might as well keep on exploring for the time being. How much does it cost to build a sentry? Not sure. We've got an awful lot of food now, actually, so we probably can think more about mining some carbon. So let's do that. Might as well let the farms carry on. We've got nobody doing Muja fruit bushes, have we? No. Oh, well, it's gonna have to just be you. Okay, you. Get more carbon. Build a couple more workers, eh? Might as well build a medic. And a couple of speeder bikes. Oh, that'll make scouting a lot faster, won't it, speeder bikes? When you think about it. Got these guys wandering around.
Speeder bikes are weak in combat, but they greatly speed up exploring and reconnaissance. Take it for a spin and uncover as much of the map as you can.
Okay, we need another prefab shelter. Plonk it there. You get mining some carbon. So where's our speeder bike? There he is. You guys might as well come back. And you may as well start doing some carbon. So we've got a lookout there.
You've uncovered a lot of the map. The Trade Federation must be on the other side of the river. Now I'll show you how to cross the river. Select your shipyard and build a transport ship.
I will do, qui-gon. I just want to carry on exploring for a second. I always think it's worth uncovering as much as the map as it's possible to do before you... is that all blocked off? Nope. So we're pretty close to the Trade Federation up here, aren't we? Kind of chosen a silly route. And we're back to... apparently. It's fair enough. He's going to go back up here. Don't have much of the map left to explore, in fairness. You might as well plonk yourself in the middle of this big black area. See what's there. We've got an idle worker. You may as well Help them gather some of that. Right. You build a transport. Okay, where is our animal shelter?
Now grab any speeder bikes you built and right-click on the transport ship. They'll come down to the water's edge and board the ship.
Well, give it a second, Qui-gon. We haven't finished exploring this side of the old map yet. Now, there are actually Easter eggs in these maps, but I think you have to use cheats to see them. I know on Naboo you can see the, I think it's Naboo, there's the Queen's ship, or you know, and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and everybody in a clearing, if I remember rightly. But you have to unlock it using... Can you get there? There's an awful lot of map, isn't there? So I'm not sure if that's even accessible, but... nah, there's no way in there. But I assume that's the kind of place where an Easter egg might have been, you know, just hidden away in a place you can't get to. I'm not sure where our speederbike's got to now. I mean, he's not going to be able to get in there, so we might as well bring him down to the water's edge. Medic, you can stand guard with our men. Another speederbike can come down here. We are going to mine some more carbon. And we are going to build some...
Move your transport to the other side of the river. Click on the unload button and click where you want your units to unload.
Let's have a little explore up the river, shall we? Plenty of fish in this river. So this isn't our attack force, this is just a scouting force.
Found a good area to unload your troops. To unload your units, select the transport ship and click the unload button. Then right-click where you would like to unload.
There we go. Should we leave him there?
Now explore some more. If you find trouble, keep moving. Your speeder bikes are best used for exploring, not fighting.
So that's a sentry point, isn't it? That's back to the water's edge. Okay. I mean, we know where the Trade Federation is because it's already unlocked on the map, so... Ideally what we need is just to bring over some troops, I think. So... Oh, we've used up all of our... Did we find any... Don't think we did we? Any other deposits of ore anywhere? Can't see any. We might just have to get you to mine some carbon. Everybody else. Okay, so we've made some mounted troops. I'm going to bring our transport back down here. Then we're going to bring our troops to the water's edge. We're going to find Chewie and the warriors and bring them to the water's edge. We are going to build, we're going to research better mounted troopers, because they're good at destroying buildings, if I remember rightly. Once we've researched that, we can bring over an attack force.
You found the Trade Federation camp. Build some more troops at your troop center. You'll need a dozen or more troopers to succeed.
Okay, a horrible feeling that those droids are going to follow us and
if you build a
destroy
second
us.
troop center, you can also create troops there to build your army faster.
I'm not building a second troop center, but I'm going to build another transport.
At your troop center, you can set a gather point for your troops down near the water. You can even set the gather point directly on the transport ship. Troopers will be created, walk down, and board the ship until it's full. When you've ferried enough troopers across, attack the Trade Federation army.
Okay. I shouldn't have left my transport ship, should I? Right, we've got some grenade troopers, we've got some mounted troopers, and we're going to have 4 more normal troopers. Okay, actually, let's build another prefab shelter and let's just absolutely decimate the Trade Federation. Because you know what happened last time? We didn't prepare and we got destroyed. And look at all these resources we have. We might as well... We just might as well build a massive army, hadn't we? So what else can we build? Should we have some more grenade troopers? And a couple more mounted troopers. So that's going to... Yep. We might have to build another transport ship though. Once your army is about 12 strong, I don't think we're going to run into much resistance, are we? It's going to load 10, so we're going to need another transport ship. So we can add 2 more to this one, and then we'll have to load all the rest into the last transport ship. We've got 5 more troops being created. Have to cancel one of those because we've only got 4 more. Okay, that transport is now full. You will have to get into that one. Nearly there, 2 more troops, and then we will attack. This is going to be very disappointing because there's just not going to be any resistance whatsoever. We're going to have done all this preparation, and our resources are still going up, apart from ore. Apologies if you can hear that, I'm not sure what's going on. One of my neighbours has decided to open a dentistry by the sounds of it. Is that everybody? Okay, let's go. Unload. There. What are you guys doing? Look at this. The 3 ships. Are the battle droids still on the coast? Yes. They're about to get a nasty surprise. Okay, that's our battle force. We've already lost one, look. My god. Yeah, we're just going to wander up and destroy each of these sentry posts, and then hopefully just destroy their base. So after we've destroyed this one, we're going to let the medic heal us as best he can. So I'm not sure if it's best to attack the gate or the wall. I'm assuming the gate is easiest to attack. Just let him heal up our mounted warriors since they're taking quite a few hits. I think as soon as the mounted warriors get us through the gate, I don't think there's going to be a lot left to for them to do. I assume they'll have to destroy the buildings actually, but just the last one. There we go. I think most of their forces actually followed us down to the river's edge, so there probably won't be much in here.
Be careful, they're still making battle droids. Destroy their troop center to shut them down for good.
says they're still making battle droids. Can't see any. There we go.
A lesson learned in battle is sometimes the most indelible.
Indelible. That's a word, I'm not sure what it means. Okay,